Yo, what is good everyone? DB Zoom back at you with a brand new video. If you guys love Dragon Ball Legends and you guys enjoy my content, please don't forget to smash that like button. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button because I always try to bring daily value to my YouTube every single day, like videos like this one. So guys, as you guys can see through the thumbnail, we have Toppo possibly hinted, and I'm explaining just why. We have actually about 5 theories or so. I'm gonna go through the 5 theories and I'm explaining just why. So right here, Dragon Ball Legends tweeted something last night, and we will just really quickly go over it. It just says, enjoy Legends during the weekend, Legends weekend. Get a guaranteed SP character this weekend as well as in the free Sparking Weekend Summon. Held once every weekend. Log in each weekend to get a Sparking character. Now, they could have left it just like that because that's all that really matters. But then they decided to actually hint something in the bottom which says, justice will prevail every weekend. So usually they would just actually just talk about the event and not give any kind of like any kind of just kind of like lines like this one, right? So this if we know Dragon Ball Legends through Twitter, this is definitely a hint. Now, what could this mean, guys? I broke down 5 possible scenarios and nothing else that it could be besides this. So Toppo, obviously he lives off of justice. That's all his moves is justice. And actually Jiren, I believe through Z Fighters, when Jiren was announced, it said justice will prevail, and then he was announced in Z Fighters. Same thing with Toppo and the Pride Troopers. They're all about justice, and we are definitely going to get the trio of the Dangers, the 3 Wolves, this upcoming October, either early to mid-October, I'd say. So they're definitely heading towards the Tournament of Power, and we are actually 2 to 3 months away from Black Friday and Christmas. And we all know that Black Friday and Christmas is actually one of the biggest events that Dragon Ball Legends has, except for the anniversary, right? So I think they are leading up to UI Goku in December. So we could possibly be seeing Toppo this week, or we could see a Pride Trooper this week. I don't want to say Jiren because Jiren's a really shot in the dark, but I'm going to go right ahead and say Toppo because we wouldn't get Jiren without Toppo first. I think that's just how I think it would work, right? So that's one possibility, is them to set up the Tournament of Power characters, maybe a Universal Saga going towards Christmas, because we're already getting the trio of the Dangers and stuff like that. So it should be pretty fun and definitely a good setup on their end if they decide to go that route. Now, another thing, if we go to the Japanese version of this Twitter, guys, we have this right here. So obviously we can't read this. It says pretty much the same exact thing as the English one, but if we go here to a specific Dragon Ball Legends card, right here, shout out to Shan, the one on Twitter. A couple people tweeted this out. This is pretty much just a Dragon Ball Heroes card, but I believe right here or somewhere on one of these wordings, it pretty much copies out to be this exact wording, which pretty much just, if we translate it, the translate isn't good at all, but the translate, it says as expected, but it really says justice and stuff like that. But yeah, it translates to this, which is Great Saiyaman. Now, do we need more hybrids? No, we don't need more hybrids unless it's a Zenkai Great Saiyaman or a Zenkai Great Saiyaman 2, where she buffs female warriors. Because if they decide about female warriors now with all these, let's just say for example, with Kefla, Android 21, Android 18 Zenkai that just came out, you would have a pretty scary team, and that would actually be pretty good. Now, it could be also a new Great Saiyaman 2, or it could be a new Great Saiyaman 1. That's also really likely. I would say it's a 50-50 with Toppo and them. Or what it could really be, and I'm really hoping it should be, if it's not Toppo, I hope it's this. If it's not Toppo, I hope it's a dual unit between Great Saiyaman 1 and Great Saiyaman 2. So I think the image is a little bit cut off here, but to the left hand side it's just Great Saiyaman 2. So it's pretty much the same exact thing. But overall, if it's not Toppo, I really hope that it's a dual unit, because we haven't gotten a dual unit ever since Broly and Chilai. Now, if it's a dual unit, a lot of us kept on saying, would it be female warriors tag or would it be hybrids? Because to be honest, do we really need more hybrid Saiyans, guys? I really don't think so, in just my personal opinion, because we just got Goten and Trunks, right? We just got a Zenkai, a Zenkai LF Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, which is great and all, but let's face it, he's really broken and not what the meta needed. But yeah, hybrids is currently really OP as it is. So if we bring out a Zenkai Great Saiyaman 2, that would just add on top of that. So maybe a Great Saiyaman 1, excuse me. If it's a Great Saiyaman 2 and a Female Warriors, even though Female Warriors do have some really good units, they're not very optimal just because they're not very optimal. So if we do get a Great Saiyaman 2, actually let me try fixing this image so you guys can see more clearly. Let's just do this a little bit. Boom, right there it is. Great Saiyaman 2. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the images. It's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, so if it's Pride Troopers, I think that's the best route they could take if it's a Toppo, and they could lead that specifically to a trio of the Dangers next month. So September, October, then November, they probably bring out another maybe a Tournament of Power unit, and then from there we can possibly lead up to Christmas Day, or actually it'd be Black Friday. Black Friday, I think, is still going to be a transforming Goku Black, Rose, Goku Black base form to Rose, and then specifically going straight into Christmas. Because let's face it, guys, who else could they bring that's a hype unit? I don't think they're going to bring a fusion unit. I don't think they're bringing Gogeta Blue anytime soon. We just got Vegeta Blue right now, and he's extremely broken. Why in the world would we get Gogeta Blue right now? Why? We don't need it, and it'd make absolutely no sense. As much as we want Gogeta Blue, I think it'd be way more optimal for them to just bring in UI Goku, because if they bring in UI Goku, people are like, hey, DB Zoom, is that too soon? Excuse me, my thing went off. Is that too soon? I don't personally think so, because what teams would he face? Would he be on? And as well as you can also, if we bring in a dual unit, a dual summon with Jiren and UI Goku, later on they could bring in MUI Goku. Later on they could bring in transforming Jiren, and then after that they could probably bring a transforming Toppo with Blue Evolution Vegeta, and then from there on they could do so much stuff. And there's we forget how many units there are in the Tournament of Power. There's so many units in the Tournament of Power. My phone keeps turning off. Let me just turn that back on real quick. Yeah, there's so many units in the Tournament of Power, I can't even count, even if you're bringing in the Gods of Destructions and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, comment down in the comment section below what you guys think. I really hope it's Toppo. Even if we get like a hood Toppo, to be honest, I would be happy with that. Like the one where before he even reveals that he's Toppo, right? But all in all, I just really hope that it's something to do with the Tournament of Power, because I want something fresh. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just tired of the same old things. Like it's 2 years and a half so far. It's going to be soon to be 2 years and a half for this game, and we rarely get any Tournament of Powers except for Tournament Power units, except for Kefla and stuff like that. But Trio of the Dangers, hopefully now it's Toppo. If not, I'm totally fine, I guess, with Great Saiyamans. I mean, I guess, right? But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video and information, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.